So this interview is gonna be recording. You approve?
I do approve.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so hi. Could you tell me something about your name? Where are you from? Maybe if you study something, or what do you do? Or yeah, basically this.
Basically, it's like my name is Natalie Saint-Onge. I'm from Montreal, Canada, Quebec, Canada, and I'm in charge of the furniture department at Club, which include the gazebo, it includes the barbecues, and all the furniture area.
Okay, great. Okay, so the first question is, how often do you usually eat candy or sweet snacks?
How often I do?
Yes, how often?
How often I do what?
Eat candies like I don't know, like sneakers,
Oh,
like
eat candies and
yes.
things like that. Uh, Not very often. I like chocolate. I'm gonna get a chocolate bar once in a while, but candies, hard candies, not really.
Not really? Okay. So, in which specific situation do you usually consume candies? Like a like in a gift, in a specific holiday, in a celebration?
No, we're more with cakes and things like that instead of candies. Um, it's pretty rare that we're gonna. It's gonna be like around, for example, Easter time
Okay.
or around like Christmas sometime. But it's mostly you mean like hard candies?
So you
Huh?
prefer
That's
you
what you mean?
usually like more desserts? Like
Yeah,
okay.
prefer dessert.
So when you usually when you told me that you don't usually eat candies, but in a specific when you buy candies, do you usually in a specific place, like I don't know, like supermarkets, like at specific stores, or it doesn't matter?
No, not really. Like it would be at the marketplace where I purchased my food and comment on dit ça en anglais? Quand on magasine dans les comme Maxi pis tout ça. Les épiceries. Comment on dit épicerie en anglais? Un peu plus. It's mostly like shops or not a specialized shop for candy, but it would be mostly like the supermarket where we buy our food and things like that, like normal stuff.
Okay. What factors influence your decision when you are buying a candy? Like for example, the price.
Well, the factor will be mostly where it's located in the store, so it's like depending on the urge that I would have,
Okay.
but otherwise,
Okay.
I'm not. It's not something where I'm going on the road and I need to have those candies. I'm not like that.
Okay. The next question is, how important is sustainability or eco-friendly packaging when you choose a candy or snack or any products? Like how is important?
It is important because like more packages, more harder. It's like it creates more garbage and things like that. But I understand that sometimes you have no choice to be protected. But I'm trying to see that it's not as much. That
Okay.
it's really less is more.
So if you have to rate like 1 to 10, how important is for you? Like one is doesn't matter or 10 is too important to be eco-friendly packaging. How much do you rate?
8.
8. Okay, great. Um, Thank you. The next question is, would you be willing to pay more for a product with biodegradable or edible packagings?
Yeah, with biodegradable. Yeah.
Okay, and so third question, and it's okay.
Oh, oh.
How much do social media platforms influence your snacks or candy purchase?
Oh, poor you. 0.
Zero? Okay.
Zero.
Uh,
I don't follow. I don't follow Facebook. I don't follow any social media, so I'm not like. It doesn't influence me at all.
okay. The next question is, do you usually try new brands of candy or do you prefer like to buy like traditional ones?
I don't have really like a difference between the two, honestly, because I'm not a candy person, so it's not something that
Okay,
that I'm thinking about. So it really
doesn't matter. It's okay. It's okay.
it doesn't matter for me. I hope I'm helping you, but it's
No,
not.
it's okay. It's okay. We just have to do an interview with someone of Canada. Okay, and the
Okay.
last question is if you saw a candy with an edible wrapper, would you be curious to try it?
A candy with what?
With an edible wrapper, with a eco-friendly package or something like this.
Okay.
Are you interested to prove it?
Yeah,
Yes?
that would be interesting to try. Yeah.
Okay, so that's all the question. Thank you. Thank you for helping me.
You,
And if
no
you need
problem. You're
something
welcome.
of Colombia, I will happy to help you.
Are you sweet? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you for taking part in this short interview about candy consumption habits and sustainable packaging. The purpose of this interview is to understand you, personal preference as a consumer, and the idea is please answer with your own perspective or your own opinion. So
Okay,
thank you for being part.
no worries. Yeah.
Okay, the
Okay,
first
okay.
question.
First,
Okay,
could you tell us something about yourself? Like where are you from? Your name, your age, maybe.
sure.
It's not obligatory, but if you want, like talking about yourself.
Sure. So my name is Parsh. I am in Canada right now, but I am from India, and I I love desserts, and yeah, so happy to be of help in this sweets.
It's okay. It's okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so Juliana.
Okay. The first question is how often do you usually eat candy or sweet snacks?
I usually do it once daily, like after the meal, maybe after dinner or lunch.
Okay, the second question is in what situation do you usually consume candy? Like daily, in a specific celebration, in a specific holiday? In what situation?
Like daily as a daily snack.
Daily, and what kind of candies? Like, I don't know,
Um,
Snickers, I don't know, like,
uh, Sour Patch.
okay,
Yeah, yeah. Mostly Sour
Okay.
Patch and then some like Snickers. Yeah.
okay, great.
What where do you usually buy candy? Supermarkets, convenience stores, online, or specialty stores?
Supermarkets.
Supermarket?
Yeah.
What kind of supermarket is there in
So
Canada?
here we have Loblaws and Shoppers Drug Mart. So I buy from those places.
Okay. How important is sustainable or eco-friendly packaging when you choose candy or snacks?
Uh, if I have to say it on a scale of 1 to 10, then maybe 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, what factors influence your decision the most when pulling candy? Price, flavor, brand, packing, or sustainability?
It's a mix of price, flavor, and brand.
Okay.
Okay.
So do you prefer like cheaper or expensive in the moment, or it doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
It
If the
doesn't.
flavor
Okay.
is
Okay.
good, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Would you willing to pay more for a product with biodegradable or edible packagings? Like, if the package is sustainable, you are able to pay more for that, or
Yes,
no?
a little bit more, but not too much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, how much do social media platforms like TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube influence that you want to your snack or candy purchase?
I would say not too much. Like I don't look for those things a lot. So no.
Okay.
Okay. at the moment in the supermarket.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Do you usually try new brands of candy, or do you prefer to buy well-known, like traditional ones?
Sometimes I try different brands as well to know get like new flavors and yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
If you saw a candy with an edible wrapper, would you be curious to try it? Why or why not?
No, because like it is a wrapper, so people might have already touched it, so it's not. I consider it as not hygienic, so no.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would you make you choose and buy a product like, for example, the certification, taste, test, brand reputation, or price? Like,
I would say certifications and brand reputation.
so in the moment that you gonna buy something or any product, you usually look the certification or the information that words
Yes,
come from the products. Okay.
yes, yeah.
Um,
Okay, so that's
Thank
all.
you for
Oh, no,
participating.
Thank you
Thank you
for
for
being
having us.
part of this interview. The purpose of this interview is we're gonna analyze. We are making a new product,
Mhm.
so we have to. So we have like 5 countries that
Oh,
we have
okay.
to make an interview to this
Uh-huh.
kind of customer.
Hi, my name is Freya. I'm 22 years old. I'm from China. I don't eat candy or desserts every often. Usually only on holidays or special occasions like birthday, Christmas, Halloween, or Thanksgiving. I get it from convenience stores or sometimes I get it from restaurants. They will give candy to customer after their meal for free. This is the most important thing to me. To me, it does not matter that it is sustainable or eco-friendly packaging. No, it does not matter to me when I want to buy candy. Sometimes I will try a new brand to see if it's any better than unknown brands. I would try it. It seems like an interesting aspect to me. When the brand has a good taste, has a lot of advertisement or good reviews.
How often do you usually eat candy or sweet snacks?
We often eat candy or sweet snacks like 3 or 4 times a week. Often after lunch or after dinner, I have a small treat, but not every day.
In what situations do you usually consume candy?
Mostly as a casual snack or something to share with my friends or with my family. And we also get a lot of candies for example, Easter or Christmas and birthday as well. Yeah.
Where do you usually buy candy?
Mostly from supermarkets, something like Tesco, for example, or yeah, online we just buy snacks or candy when it's something important or very special, but mostly supermarkets.
What factors influence your decision the most when buying candy?
For me, it's the price and the flavor will impact me the most, not that much the.
Okay. What factors influence your decision the most when buying candy?
The most I look to is price and also the taste. I would say the taste is more important.
How important is sustainable or eco-friendly packaging when you choose candy or snacks?
It's becoming quite important. Many people in the UK are aware of plastic waste issues, so recyclable paper packaging is appreciated, even if it's not the main reason for buying.
How much do social media platforms influence your snack or candy purchase?
Social media infects me just a little bit, but especially when a product goes viral or I see videos on TikTok like the typical taste test videos, then I'm curious and I want to try it too.
Do you usually try new brands of candy or do you prefer to buy well-known traditional ones, and why?
Mostly I buy my well-known candy because I know I like them, but if I see something in a supermarket and the branding and the packaging looks super good or it's a limited edition, I like to try.
If you saw a candy with an eatable wrapper, would you be curious to try it? Why or why not?
Yes, definitely curious. It sounds innovative and fun, but I would want to be sure if it tastes good and also if it's hygienic.
What would make you trust and buy a product like this?
Clear informations on safety and ingredients, and maybe also good reviews or something like taste tests.
My name is Colin, I'm 16 and I'm from the United States. Personally, I'm not the biggest person on candy. I mean, I like to enjoy some sweet treats sometimes, but it's not really something that I go out of my way too often to get. Most of the time when I am eating candy, it's probably in reality 2 or 3 times a week kind of thing. But that is most often because I will buy like a small pack of candy as a sort of energy boost during, late nights and that kind of stuff, which I'd say most often, unless I'm buying it for some sort of special occasion, birthday, party, I will sometimes buy candy for my work, that kind of stuff. Most of the time, it's just gonna be, random nights, need a quick little energy boost, gonna get a little bit of a little bag of Skittles or something like that. Most of the time, that's buying from like a gas station or a convenience store. I don't really go into like supermarkets to buy that kind of stuff unless it's in bulk. Most of the time, if I'm buying it, it's primarily driven by the flavor of the candy and or the sweet snack. That plays a really big part for me. If it doesn't taste good, I'm not gonna buy it. And I would definitely spend more money for a better tasting, higher quality product. Environmental sustainability doesn't really play a huge factor for me. I think as most people would say, if I knew something was environmentally beneficial and sustainable, I think I would definitely, potentially go out of my way to get it. But like, I'm not going out of my way to double check whether or not something is sustainably produced, and I'm definitely not buying something that I don't like just because it's sustainable. It's only really playing a difference if I already like the product, and that's just making me like it just that little bit more. Along with that, I wouldn't really pay more for biodegradable products. I think it would definitely depend on the price jump. If it's, a minute change, I'll spend a couple, maybe an extra $1 or $2 to save the planet. But otherwise, if we're talking 5, 10, anything more than that, I'm definitely not gonna spend that much just because it's biodegradable. Social media doesn't play a huge role in what I purchase. I try and keep that out of my mind. If anything, I just use that to find kind of new sweets that I may want to look into. I will definitely gravitate more towards the well-known candy that already have a like popular consumer base, just because those things are things that I know, tried and true. However, that being said, I would definitely try new things, and if I like it, I would keep supporting the new candy over the old. It's really all comes down to whether or not I like the taste and the flavor of it. But it's not that often. Yeah, it's very rarely that I see new brands. Nonetheless, that I'm paying much attention to them, unfortunately. When it comes to edible wrappers, it very much depends on what that meaning is. Things like peelables and stuff are like edible wrappers, and they're okay, but I will never eat anything that's like the whole package is edible. That's just unhygienic and kind of disgusting to me. I mean, I get the whole purpose of making the most out of everything, but people put their hands on the packaging and that kind of stuff, and if the wrappers are edible, I would still avoid eating them just because of anything that could be on them. Now, obviously, if we're talking, something like Starburst, obviously I think they use way too much packaging, having every single thing individually wrapped inside of an individually wrapped container as well. So I mean, if we're talking just as long as everything's in a bag and everything inside the bag is edible, by all means, yeah, I'll eat that. But if the bag itself was edible, I'm steering clear. And then, honestly, what makes brands the most trustworthy to me is just their reputation, what they do, how they respond to things, what the public view of that brand or item is. That plays a lot into it, and I think that kind of make or breaks some things. Obviously, I'm much more likely to try something if it's a good brand that I recognize and know it to be reputable. But yeah.